Alright, hello everyone. Just getting myself situated here. Still need to start the game up. I am well prepared today. But in the meantime, how are you all doing? Hope you are having a good Sunday so far. Although, as was pointed out to me earlier, the time difference between the US and the UK, the US and Sweden, and indeed the rest of Europe, has changed. So it's now on a 4 or 5 hour difference instead of 5 or 6. Let's turn the music down a little bit while the game loads up in the background. What's everyone snacking on? I have lemon cordial and some nice biscuits. So I like nice biscuits. Those are good. Actually, I would say they're among my favourite. Chocolate chip cookies would outrank them, but in terms of just like regular old biscuits that you would have with, I don't know, tea, nice ones are good. But for my own snacks, I have water. Water for the tea at the moment is boiling, but otherwise I just have a glass of water. A bottle of water. That is probably the game music. Now over. No, it wasn't. Well, the in-game music should start any second now, because I have not turned it off. DST is resetting my watch again, not looking forward to it at all. Yeah, I'm not actually sure when that happens here in Sweden. I'm going to guess in 2 weeks. Sweden, daylight savings. 30th of March, that's more than 2 weeks. Why was the US so early? Usually it's a 2-week difference. 3 weeks this time. Interesting. Anyway, the game is loading. I'm just waiting for it to finish loading. I'll just bring you onto the screen so you can see what I'm seeing. Finishing this up. So yeah, after the streams yesterday, in the evening, started playing World of Warcraft. I've been basically trying to go through that chronologically, and I feel like I'm almost done with the Alliance Dwarven path. And for the first time, I'm actually going to be playing some of the expansion stuff. So it goes World of Warcraft Classic, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor, Legion, Battle for Azeroth, Shadowlands, Dragonflight. I'm about to go through the Dark Portal to do Burning Crusade stuff. I'm excited. Because, man, I loved the Warcraft series. Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. Absolutely adored them. Like, one of the few games I actually fully completed, and I actually started playing Warcraft 1 again recently with the remake. It's really good. I actually really, really like the remakes. Can recommend. So if you're into Warcraft at all, I would suggest giving them a try. But yeah, playing a 20-year-old game that's been constantly updated for those 20 years, probably even 25 now, it's gonna take me a while. So I've done most of like the human area. I've done it several times. I just kind of get bored once I've gotten a ways through it. And then also the dwarven stuff. Then I found out that auto-leveled monsters turn off when you hit maximum levels. Then you go from having an interesting fight, although usually fairly one-sided on your side, to just one-shotting everything for 1,000,000 damage. It's just not fun. So this time I'm started again, going all the way through to the levels, to level 67, I think, is like the optimal. And then apparently you can pause experience. So I'm going to pause my experience at level 67 so that it continues auto-leveling. So that I don't just have this 1,000,000 damage one-shot issue. Just makes the game a bit more fun. If there's still a bit of a challenge. Alright, so, speaking of a bit of a challenge, we have challenged Peroslavl for the province of Kiev. because I want the holy site and I want to establish Mordred? Mossatru there. And for that to occur, we are going to have a bit of a Barney. Oh, they only have 1,800 troops. That's probably because their vassals haven't joined. No, it's their allies. Their allies will not have joined yet. So I'm going to slow this down to speed 3, because I'd love to be able to catch them at the crossing here. Okay, and here come their allies. I need to be able to kill their army before the allies join in. So how about we start sieging Peroslavl right now? In fact, that's not the victory point. I should have sieged Kiev. That was a bit of a mistake. It's a little unnerving that they have no troops here. Like, where is their army? Are you fighting somebody else? Oh, you are. Oh, you are! Okay, I've chosen this very, very well. Lay of the land. None of my camp are intimately familiar with the terrain of Peroslavl, and as such, these lands are not to be trifled with. It is for this reason I find myself standing in front of a local guide, bartering for services to be rendered. So, Vladimir the Chaste, only a combat 5. He's kind of bloody useless in every single way. And he would replace Conrad. Conrad is excellent, he's average. No. He just nicked a bunch of my provisions instead. Awesome! We are taking a fair bit of attrition here. Which is, of course, going to be our primary issue. Oh, there's an army. Cassie. Though that's not one of the major armies, that's just raiders. That looks like Denmark. I guess the Vikings would be raiding down here, so fair enough. Alright, let's speed for this until I see enemies appearing. I have a martial lifestyle perk. Excellent! Now, as much as it would be nice to get the gallant stuff, I really don't see any reason to get any of these. So instead, I think I'm going to switch over to strategist so I can start buffing my troops. Yes. That is still not a hostile army, neither is that. Neither is that. All of these armies moving around, it makes me kind of nervous. But here goes their capital. And I took his son prisoner. Excellent. Let's go and take Kiev, just so I'm taking the war goal. And then we can start getting ticking war score. Adventurer landed. High Chieftain Marek granted the Chieftain of Pomerania after negotiation with Svimovolt. With her coming of age, Ilyana's tuition is at an end. Natural administrator from birth, should surprise no one that Ilyana has come far in her studies of the management of the realm, displaying a thorough understanding of the flow of gold and the wandering of people, which even expresses remarkable creativity in dealing with these matters. Nice, so you're a fortune builder. You are probably the best trained of any of our family. I'm actually kind of wondering if I should make her my heir. Although, speaking of those things, we really need to get these people married off. He's 26 already. Problem is we have no eligible people. You should have somebody. age for you won't matter so much. We have a handsome giant. We did it. Because remember, his parents are giant and beautiful. So we have a handsome giant. Awesome. Conrad would make a fairly good match. I don't really care about the age difference, not for men. This is, of course, going to be matrilineal. Yeah. Camera looks fuzzy, green screen. That means that the camera settings have reset themselves again. Every single time I restart the PC. This is the one that should make the difference. For some reason it likes messing with the white balance, the colour balance. Another adventurer landed. Countess Kale conquered the county of Sibili from Haytham Yazid. Till death do us part. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible, yet here I am, my heart beating on whilst yours has gone quiet. Oh, Hasala, my songbird, life would not be the same without you. That one does suck. And yes, the legend did change. When Captain Mordred returned home, his heart felt like a little dove about to leave his chest. Filled with emotion, he could not wait to be reunited with his true love. A terrible shriek, sorrow filled the castle's halls for the pale lips of his spouse that were lacking for all life. In the silence of his solitude, the memories of a love that inflamed his heart filled him with a terrible pain. What worth had his legend if there was no one to share it with? %50 chance of gaining a legendary shrine. And also get a bunch of legitimacy. Maybe we complete the legends once we've established this kingdom. Alright, ticking war score is now ticking against us because they're holding on to Kiev. Though not for long. There's their army. Idun again. Idun's an angry lady. Siege has been won. We're at plus 37. That is indeed their army. Can I get to you without suffering attrition? Yes, I can. Then I would like to do so. Before they rally sufficient troops to actually put up a fight. He's running away. Go. Yeah, I could intercept you without suffering attrition. You're going to move there. Where I can't. I just can't catch these guys. That would be a balanced fight because they'd be crossing. Their army just continues to grow larger as they continue reinforcing. You're being raided. I am wondering if maybe I want to go for Chernigov. I think I will. That's a defensible location. 3 river crossings. Oof. There comes another army. I need to try to intercept that if I can. Let's go and stand between them. Well, ticking war score is in my favour right now. Oh, come on, really? Yes, that's right, start sieging. Oh, I have to get here before then. This is where things start getting a little dangerous. Okay, I'm okay with you merging up. They're refusing to actually come after me, and right now ticking war score is in my favour. How high can that go? Is there a maximum? No. Doesn't look like it. Individually I can beat these armies. Together I'm not sure. Another martial perk. Wow, we're going through these quickly. Organised march with movement speed. Yes! Ha-ha! Okay, now we can chase them down. I think I will. Gotcha! Core position has become renowned. Level 2. Awesome. What's that? Oh, it's wetlands here. We're not good in wetlands. We'll let you back off. But now that we have a successful battle under our belt, that's going to really have helped towards the war score. Oh, no, you don't. Caught them in half as well. That's another victory, and there is the victory. Due to the Kievan people's abysmal opinion of me, I gain ennobled adventurer. I become a veteran adventurer. Martial and prowess per level of fame, of which we have quite a few. Men-at-arms maintenance is reduced. All camp buildings will be demolished, portion of their cost returned. Mordred's Marauders is destroyed. Kiev becomes the new realm capital. I gain 100 ducats. Gain fame. And there we go. Konungarder has been established. And I am now a Mayor Chieftain with a very large army, probably. Let's go and see how this has impacted things. Yeah, I have too many of these. So what I'll probably do is get rid of the armoured footmen. Actually, do I have to? Yes, I pay extra for this. And now I do have to pay money. Well, no, prestige for these units. So I am going to get rid of them, because I'd rather invest prestige in building these guys up. Oh, we can go to size 5 now. Okay, so my men-at-arms army is actually even bigger than it was previously. And they will reinforce automatically. I don't have to spend provisions on this anymore. So I can go ahead and disband their army. And then, yeah, this is a large county where we could establish a lot of different holdings. We do have money to do this. I think I am, at this point, going to complete the legend. Oh yeah, how many knights do I have? I can still get 13 knights. Nice. So the lower rank guys don't need to anymore. Meanwhile, upgrade the sparring grounds. I probably want to upgrade the tribal holding, because this does increase the amount of money we make. Also increases men-at-arms damage and toughness, which sounds good. What do we need to become non-tribal? Oh, I think this also means that I can change my culture. Right, I need to establish my council. I also need to get married again. So the court chaplain definitely needs to be somebody of my faith, which we actually have quite a few. So Willage in the Strange, I think, is the best option for that. I don't have a physician anymore. That's interesting. Chancellor. Toki is the best for that job right now. I have just lost both of my... Well, he's not exactly healthy. And my wife was my other high diplomacy character. I think I might make my daughter the steward, just so she can gain some extra experience in that. The marshal, we have lots of options for, unsurprisingly. And I think I'm going to take Arnold, because he's actually more true. And then the Spy Master. Oh, I don't have my High Intrigue guy anymore, so Yemelin is probably going to be the Spy Master. Well... Ileana is a lot more... Ah, but you're already the steward. I can't make you that. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign you. I'm going to find you a spouse. Maximum age 25, because you're also quite young. 25? Aldona it is. Terrified of you, plus 50. That's interesting. Alright, get you married. I need to get married. My handsome 57-year-old self. These are all betrothals. Oh no, there are some down there. Do I need more kids? At this point, definitely not. I would like someone who's actually an adult. There are options. Do I want someone who is Norse? Also true I can convert. "22-year-old Bjorg. He may be a good option. Decent set of capabilities too. Yeah, we'll go Bjorg. Decreases legitimacy level to illegitimate. I don't think I have any legitimacy. No, I have level 1. That's fine. Lose it now. Legitimacy is the representation of your right to rule. Your vassals generate legitimacy expectations, and you're expected to meet them. Higher legitimacy gives you a range of benefits, and low will adversely affect the ease of which you rule. Legitimacy has 5 levels, with 1 illegitimate bottom level with certain fraction of legitimacy of the previous ruler being inherited by the heir. You gain legitimacy through different means, including winning wars, creating legends, or attending activities. Likewise, be lost by losing wars, titles, or unchecked plagues ravaging the land. Legitimacy can be found down here. Drawbacks and benefits of having certain legitimacy score include opinion, penalties and boons, renown malices, bonuses, increased cost of CBs, and variable thresholds for alliances and factions. So we may have some factions forming against us, though. No, we won't, because we have literally no vassals. Future regents. In the future, you may be unable to rule your realm yourself, in which case Regency will start. Before this happens, you can see the future regents and even designate one yourself. That's cool. Go to the realm view. Recall for Viking. Future regents are shown here. Unless you designate one, the candidate will be the highest Regency succession score. You can designate a regent using that button. You should try to find a regent with a high loyalty and high aptitude. If your current regent dies or is otherwise unable to act as a regent, the next character in the succession order will take their place. For now, consider designating a regent if you want more control over who will rule in your stead. Toki wouldn't be a bad choice, and then Ileana would be after that. Let's designate Ileana. Actually, no. Haston's actually better. Haston. Scales of power. During power sharing, the balance of power between the liege and the diarch is measured in the scale of power. As the scale tips towards the diarch, they unlock borrowed powers and can add cost to the liege's mundane actions. As they tip towards the liege, it makes it instead easier for the liege to end the power sharing. Scales can be swung by using the scales of power character interaction against the opposing party, as the diarch serving your liege well, however cynically, in mandate events. Oh, I see. He's ambitious. What was his aptitude? Can't even look. I would definitely like to have this going. Let's get you upgrading. Possibly the Palisades as well to make you harder to conquer. I do not have the prestige for that. Ah! We're Vikings! We should be able to raid. So that is definitely something that we are going to want to start doing. Go on, Norway. I can become an adventurer. Haha! And all of my stuff would pass to Ricolphus. This is actually a way of leaving behind territories. Ah, the runestone can probably be given to the wife. It does increase my legitimacy. But my legitimacy hasn't gone down yet. I need to wait for the marriage to actually occur. Gladly accept marriage proposal. Excellent. Accept. Okay, now I have no legitimacy. So let's go ahead and raise that runestone. I thought this cost something, but apparently it doesn't. Oh, it does, 50. Yes. Oh, I can only raise it to my vanquished foe. I was hoping I could raise one to my wife, but that'll do. Rocks through the ages. Location. Now that I've decided what to put on the runestone, the question remains where to place it. Memorials to victory, such as my triumph over High Chieftain Tatmir, are a constant reminder of the war's glorious end. They're best placed in areas that require encouragement to cooperate. Of course, one or two spots do spring to mind. Conengard, definitely. Conquest runestone equals extra control. That sounds like it's probably useful. What is the control here? Province. Uh, 50. However, control is growing. And I can tell my councillors to do different things, can't I? Yes, I can. So you're currently assisting the ruler with just all stats. That is fine. You definitely need to be converting Conengard. Domestic affairs or foreign affairs, that's fine. Promoting culture is definitely what I want you to be doing here. Hey, she's playing the lute. Haha, nice. Takes 2 years to convert, 10 years to culturize. You should probably be increasing control here. And you're disrupting schemes so I don't get murdered by my neighbours. You're going to make Ukraine and have it be my faith. You can then have a descendant become an adventurer and bring your faith back to Sweden. Yeah, possibly. I mean, part of the reason I chose this area is because it's not an established faith, which means it should be easier to spread. More so true here. I could go on a grand tournament. That costs a lot of money, never mind. Right, my heir needs to get married. So my heir is 20. In fact, let's... So he is my heir, ever since I established him as my heir in the adventuring company. So he is still the heir. Limited tribal authority. Tribal rulers of non-tribal lieges may settle. We do already have cognatic succession, which is good. And Confederate partition, I think, is the only thing that we're going to be able to do. Because primogeniture does not occur for quite a long time. It would cost some prestige. I don't want to spend all of the prestige because my prestige is currently being used to replenish my forces. Unstationed. Not stationed in any holding. do I station you? Ah, that's how. And they're all stationed that way. No, they're not. Oh, you can only station them in one place at a time. Interesting. So these Varangians are the stationed units. They're actually even stronger. My gosh, 69 attack and 53 defense. That's kind of terrifying. But also means that I'm going to want to continue upgrading these guys instead of these two as I get more prestige. Okay. Let's go ahead and enforce. Overwhelmed by stress. I've gained a stress low. Because Herman just died. Damn it! Mental break. Emptiness inside. Nothing I do satisfies me anymore, despite all of my efforts. I can neither find happiness nor peace of mind. It is as though something were missing. What could fill this gnawing hole in my soul? Profligate. Gain prestige. Lose stress. Only a fresh quail can heal this pain. I become a comfort eater. I'm currently trying to lose weight though, but I am gluttonous. Oh, this also cost me just straight up 50 gold. Comfort eating. I don't currently have a lifestyle. I do need to change that too. I still need to marry the heir off. Let's get the marshal. Still do wandering? Even though I'm not an adventurer. But no, I think that we want to do this, and at this point we probably want strategy focus just to beef up that marshal even more. And we could host a feast. We could also try to get to King Sektev's grand tournament. It would take me 7 months to get there. I may not arrive in time. Yeah, never mind. And I do still need to get you two married. Now that we have a couple more options nearby, we should be able to do this. You have a lot of diplomacy. You're a bit old, though. So again, let's say maximum age of 25 for these. Ivy, you have a decent mix of things. You're also brave. You have no intrigue. I mean, this would make you very, very good at stewarding. And she would cover your intrigue. Although, actually, if I want that, I should probably marry her to Ricolfa. Ooh, Hermes, even better. Although, poor diplomacy. Good marshal, though. I have a feeling we're going to be doing a lot of fighting in this area. Hull is actually Norse. Mies is also intelligent. Wrathful, stubborn, and vengeful, I think, is actually fairly decent for a potential Norse person. Let's marry you off to Ricolfa. I can find her again. Mies, you were the one. And then you... you are probably going to be the court diplomat, honestly. Gordana. Diplomatic, stewarding, and learning. All the things that you are actually really good at. You know what? Let's double down on this. There we go. Since when is the Wandering Lifestyle a thing? What DLC is that? The latest one. Why do I never remember what the name of this latest DLC is? It's the whole reason I'm playing this. Road to Power. That was it. No, it's not Road to Power. It's... Hey, it is Road to Power. Roads to Power. Same as the Adventuring Lifestyle. That's all from this. Rather, the Adventurer play style. I could declare some wars for expansion. Let's let my troops recover a bit. And then we'll do that. I hate that I'm losing this much money. I really need to end this legend. I cannot afford this. A scheme! Somebody is plotting to kill Willichin. Raising rumours. As I promenade down the stairs and across the courtyard, I reach one of the corridors from where the servants usually watch the children. But it's not them that I find. Yeramalan's voice reaches me loud and clear. I conceal myself among the stone pillars. What has Chieftain Mordred done anyway? Was there any of us who could see a so-called legend that he so proudly makes us sing now? I can diplomatically challenge him, or I can pretend I heard nothing. No, I'm going to challenge him. He was offended. What can I declare? Oh, I can do holy wars. They do only cost that. Yeah, so who holds the ducal title for Kiev? No one. No, this person. So, conquest. So yeah, Galicia Volhynia is probably too big for me to go after at the moment. Paraslavl I almost certainly have a truce with. Poland also has a rather large army, so unfortunately I'm kind of surrounded by big dogs. I could go for an a realm which is not entirely formed up. How many troops does Galicia really have? You do have 700 Drugina. You also have Huskarls. 40-34, counter spearmen, no terrain effects. They are better than Huskarls, although Huskarls have the terrain bonuses. And obviously nothing is going to be better than these Varangian veterans. And with my Varangians, I'm best in farmland, plains and hills. I'm okay in Tiger and Forest. And I love fighting in the winter. So if I did want to declare this, it is January now. He is currently in a different war. However, this is a holy war, so other Slovenskans may join. I don't think I can afford that. I could, however, go for the Duchy of Kiev. This only costs 40 prestige. Let's do it. Elections promoters are happening. Who are you fighting? Are you trying to fight me? No. Don't know why you've raised troops. Wow, level 4 forts. Well, Korsun is part of Kiev, right? Yes, it's all of this. Kiev is quite a large area. Oh, in fact, it's shown by this dotted line. So it's these two and these two. Meanwhile, my legend continues to grow. I now have 3 promoters. I could upgrade it. Does upgrading it make it any cheaper? Oh, it needs to spread to 100 baronies. Well, now that I'm landed, it might actually spread. I also need to have 3 out of 5 legitimacy. That's a long way away. And then immediately left. That's the Kievan army. They look like they've just been defeated in a battle, however. Now the danger I have here is if they take Konungard. Adventurer landed. Duchess Elisaveta was granted the Duchy of Mesopotamia after with Basilius Theocratius. Being neighbourly, Toki busily jots down my words as I dictate them. I must be careful with my choices. Pavel, my neighbouring ruler, could well be Sway to support my cause in spreading the word of Pilgrim of the World, but the wrong phrasing may come off conceited, perhaps. I pause. Toki does too, patiently waiting. What would he want to hear? 99% chance of success. And this does make me lose some stress. He is suitably cowed. Scheme of court. Somebody is planning to kill Ethelbert. And Powell of Cherkasy is now supporting my stuff. Bodyguard vacation vacated. I don't have a bodyguard anymore. There seems to be a weird overlap of my council positions and the old adventurer positions. Impeccable household. Gained 150 prestige. Nice. And bear in mind that as difficult as I'm finding Corson to take, it's going to be just the same going the other way. My daughter-in-law Amise has given birth to a child. Excellent. Plague. Oh right, I don't have my plague resistances anymore. I was actually remarkably plague resistant as the adventuring group. Well, mostly because I could just leave. Bogislaw is scheming against my champion. And who exactly is Bogislaw? He is a champion, though not a very good one. Chuck him in jail. Speaking of my jail, how do I access that? Start ransoming these guys back. You are pretty good at fighting. Wow, you have a lot of prestige. Oh, you're the wife of the guy I usurped. Burn him at the stake, it's a bit harsh. Well, he is a heathen. Burn, baby, burn. Can the step hordes invade you as they can in the Iranian Intermezzo DLC? Iranian Intermezzo DLC? I don't know what that is. That doesn't ring a bell as a DLC. Do you mean mod? Oh, the Iranian DLC. Then yeah, I would imagine they can, because I do have that DLC, Legacy of Persia. Don't actually know what this one added. Oh, Iranian Intermezzo is the first point. The Abbasid Caliphate is on the decline. The strong-willed Iranian rulers are set upon independence and a new future for the region. Will you forge a new empire, subjugate the faltering caliphate to your own benefit, or see a resurgent caliphate bring order to the region? Right, so I've now taken Corson, so I think it's time to go on to Chernobyl. Oh, here's their army. It is winter, still. Plains, farmland, plains, plains, farmland. This is where I fight best. Battle will be joined. I'm defending a river crossing because I get there first. I'm the better commander, I have better commander traits, I have higher quality. They do outnumber me though. And we're locked in. Battle is joined. And he's come with only a third of his troops. This is a perfect situation for me. I also have a lot more champions here. This is a bloody fight. Ouch. Unreformed pagan combat advantage. Yeah, that's going to be counting against us. If they had their full army here, I would have lost. That is very good to know. They lost 1,300 troops, however. I lost 198. My champions killed 700 on their own. Freaking love champions! Was this the Dragina army? It was. And they did do a lot of damage. But I got 50 war score for that one battle. How's the development of Kiev? 4. And it is growing slowly. Where are you going? I'm at war with you. How long is this going to take? 8 months. I'm a little concerned if they start sieging Konungard that it will fall quicker than Chernobyl. Although it's a level 2. Konungard's a level 3, so maybe not. There's the main army again. So Chernobyl's wetlands. I will lose badly if I fight here. Let's get behind the Konungard River again. If I can beat these armies up, that would be nice. Ooh, and I think I can. Yes, I can. Squish. Another son. Let's name you a Morstrian name. Stirkar. That works for me. You're going to attack me over across the river? No. Battles? I'm capped out at 50, aren't I? No, I'm not. That is a plan. Don't happen to get there before you, do I? I can provoke you, though, by attacking these guys. Divide and conquer! You're moving away. That seems like a bad idea. Let's catch them while I have you separated. Because you're now 2 provinces away from me. And you are going to have to do this river crossing to get to me. But I'm going to have killed most of this army, if not the whole thing. Yes, I'm going to have killed the whole thing. Excellent! Yes! Haha! Maneuverability, baby! It's powerful. I've just obliterated their army. Do I plan on planning to hybridize the local culture? Probably yes. Do I get here first? Oh, I do! I have another river crossing! Oh no, this is a disaster for them. Just chaining victory after victory after victory. Alright, let's go take some castles. Battles won plus 217%. They have 900 troops left. Unfortunately, the battle was capped at 50. Oh, there it says max. Good. That lets me settle down a little. And I'm going to end this legend once I've taken this province. I cannot afford 4 ducats a month anymore. He's allying a bunch of people trying to save it. He's bringing in extra troops, but just not very many of them. Right, and also captured a bunch of people. Another martial perk. Man, I'm getting these really quickly. I don't have any of those units. Siege weapon effectiveness would be nice. However, hit and run. Loss, retreat losses down. Heavy infantry damage up. Heavy infantry toughness up. Guess what I have the most of? Attack of 76. Defense of 54. Cool. Here come their allies. Okay, you've started to retake that. Do I know how long this can take? 8 months, 6 months. I should have enough time to get there to lift that siege. Meanwhile, my warrior lodges are still being built. Right, I never actually started the tribal hold. That's... built the wrong thing. Oh. My capital is my culture. No, it's not. Still being converted. That's the culture. It's my religion. Yeah, Mordred. Mordred has now spread here. We have a county! That's officially Mordred. Get in! Ha-ha! Oh, here comes their army again. I think they're all going to be marching for this. Can I win this siege before they arrive? Yes, because they've turned around, you fools! They're going for Conengard. I'm actually okay with that, because Conengard can hold. Plus I can now move here. Where are you going? You're attacking me across the river again. Fine. Come at me, bro. 35 advantage. That's another stack wipe. Holy crap. Yeah, I think her army is quite strong. Theologian nature is recognized. Gain the most sacred life of Christian... Oh, Chieftain Mordred legend seed. Interesting. Morsetruan exaltation. Godo Villagin is by many considered a paragon of Morsetruan virtue. His spotless conduct and tireless work as a scholar and a preacher have helped reinvigorate the faith significantly in the last few years. Fervor increased by 10. Nice. That's actually a good question. What is our fervor? I'm going to guess it's 100. Yeah. It's another level 4. It's a level 2. You know what? Let's go for this one. No, don't do that. And I have a lot of prisoners now. This war is kind of paying for itself. How are my champions doing? We have actually lost a couple, and yeah, they're starting to get rather disfigured and maimed. We need more champions. Sponge on a stick was destroyed. What a shame. Spymaster has come to me with grave news. Bjorthwine is planning to kill Ethelbert. Why? He's one of my best fighters. Can't tell him to stop. Or maybe my discovering makes him stop. That's possible. Further decides how hard it is to convert provinces, how often heresies appear, and how difficult it is to start a new faith. Yep. Because the fervour of Orsa was so high is part of the reason it was so expensive to start Morsa. Here he comes again. I know how to employ both strategies. Why not both? Months. Should take you about 6 to siege that, so we should have time. I'm jowl deep in my second helping of candied fix when I catch Toki looking at me rather reproachfully. You know, my lord, given that you're trying to display your holiness, perhaps you might consider reining that in a tad. I look down at the food. It's delicious, but perhaps Toki has a point. Just a little bit won't hurt. I really need to lose this stress. It's skyrocketed recently. Turns out being a leader is stressful. 5 months left. 3 months left. We should be able to get there to lift that siege. And it's a significantly smaller army than they usually appear with. How many allies does my enemy have? A lot. 7. Oh, Galicia's a kingdom. Okay, we're about ready to go. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sieged. Alright, there are no rivers here. I think we just go straight for the relief. Wife is pregnant again. I've got an artifact. Favour of the Lord. Renown and attraction. They're trying to leave, but they're not going to make it in time. Wait, is there a river here? There is. But it doesn't count because I'm defending. Didn't have as big an advantage here as I usually do, however. Doesn't matter though. A victory is a victory. I've gained a level of fame. I am now exalted among men. Ha ha! Excellent. Alright, now I need to take this place, which is a level 4. So it is going to take a while. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm getting ticking war score. So I have to go and siege this. Well, let's go and reinforce first of all. It's 270 to increase again. No, I don't think I want to do that. I want to sit on some prestige. It's just levies that we're gaining at this point. Let's move in. Halfdan the Drunkard has left the war. You know what's a better idea? We should just go for this province. It's a level 2 instead of level 4, and we're so close to the victory here anyway that we should be able to take it. Here comes his army again. Empty council position, court chaplain. Yeah, now suddenly I have really bad chaplains. I wonder if I can do another round of conversions. Okay. This looks like it's going to be more successful. And get Swanhilda to convert. That would be really good, because 32 learning. Most of the Catholics are going to say no. Not all of them, though. Red says no, Gordana says no. Swanhilda said yes. Excellent. You know what that means. We have a level 32 learning court chaplain. Any conquerors near me? Not that I know of. Now, I've not made nearly as much progress on this castle. How long is that going to take you? 4 months remaining, 4 months remaining. They may actually take Chernobyl back before I get there. That would be annoying. I'm not going to risk it. Let's go kill him. And then my diplomat died, but now I have a bigger pool of people to draw from because a lot of people converted. Although this doesn't matter as much. Unexpected visit. With my mind set on a relaxing evening, I'm heading for my friend Swanhild's chamber with some wine and a chess set. Without knocking, I make an entrance. She is seated, writing furiously. I respect her privacy. She is one of my very long-term followers. Speaking of which, actually, do I have a long reign penalty or short reign -8? Despite the fact I've been their leader for a really long time, because I changed title, my reign is a lot shorter. Swanhild gestures for me to follow and leads me to the Great Hall, where she pushes the door open. Someone starts playing a jolly tune. Oh my, the decorations, the smell, and everyone is here. It is a feast in your honour. Let me get you a cup of spiced wine. Thank you, Swanhilda, for a huge amount of prestige. Get your army out of here. Now I want to start sieging this as soon as I can, because that was the mistake I made last time. I didn't start sieging it soon enough. Hoping that that's not enough to siege. Oh, it might be. Yeah, it probably is. We really need to discover what on earth an onager is. But we started this one early enough. Iden finally died. Apoplexy. What is apoplexy? Don't know that word. Cerebral hemorrhage or stroke. Interesting. What does it take to feudalize? I'm not 100% sure. More than I have right now. Mental break, dark thoughts. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me of late. All of my sins, my flaws, my failings, these dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish, but what could possibly help? Confess my wrongdoing. Become flagellant. I definitely don't want to do that. I'll lose some intrigue. You know what? I will confess! Need these wars to end so I can try to get my stress level down. Have some fun activities like a hunt or a feast. Another martial perk. Man, we're getting these so quickly. Engineered for destruction. Siege weapon effectiveness. I think that's only siege weapons, although the raid speed would be really nice. What does sappers do again? Ah, sappers. Heavy infantry siege progress. Yeah, we kind of want that one. Down to 82%. Why? What changed? I didn't lose a siege, not yet. Are they getting ticking war score against me now? No? Come on, take it. 93. Still wasn't enough. Now I just need to get up here before that siege lifts. Hopefully I can. Get out of here, you varmints! Alright, 93. I really don't want to start sieging this place because it's a level 4. But also, I feel like I kind of have to. A poetic friendship. Mordred, my dear friend, I was once again reminded of your victory against High Chieftain Tatamir, so I decided to write a poem about the triumph, Swanhild says, clearing her throat. A work of poetry dedicated to Mordred's victory over the beguiling Tatamir, written by Mordred's good friend Swanhild. Oh, it's an artifact. Prestige. Powerful vassal councillor. Tax contribution. I gain prestige, and prestige right now is really useful. Yes, I'm closer to forming a rivalry with Perislaval Una, but so it goes. Oh, hello. Let's go back to Conrad. I want to force him to cross the river again. There you go. And now that we know that there is actually a river crossing here, and we were fighting in the plains, he decided not to. Interesting. Mistress Sarikal escaped my dungeon. Right, speaking of which, I need to ransom some more people. Big old cash influx. Come on, 2,800 of you. Come at me, bro! Do it. Do it! Income has risen. Ah, because we got the level 2 warrior lodges. Which has increased my stationed unit strength even more. 81.55. Both of these are wetlands, neither of which are my favoured terrain. This is the most dangerous battle I'm undertaking yet, especially as I am actually quite low on champions right now. And if you want to come for me across this river, you're more than welcome. Yes. 34 attack bonus. Ooh, spell cavalry. It's not going to help him, though. Squish. A legendary victory as Chieftain Yelelski of Skulk's forces are routed. I'm left to bask in my own glory. All around me are the shredded banners and decaying carcasses of those who opposed me. A soldier lies beside me, crying in anguish, hands bloodied on their own entrails. I take a deep breath of that pungent, deathly air. The smell of victory. Truly, this battle was decided by my own prowess as a knight and strategy as a commander. This was a battle that's sure to make my name famous. A legend worth telling. Alright, let's go. Actually. What are you? You're a level 3. 5. 2. 4. I really do need to try and take this one. Colbine has arrived. Definitely recruiting you. Alright, so how long will I need to fight this battle for? Siege this, rather. Long time, 19 months. Yeah, in that time they can almost certainly rally troops and turn around and attack again. Bringing in even more troops. I have 320% in 1 victories now. Come again. And you're going to go and siege Chernobyl again, which we know that they can do faster than I can do this. I mean, Chernobyl's level 2. Maybe I should just stay here, siege this one, and then just retake Chernobyl. As long as they're not taking Konungard, I don't really care. In fact, I'm going to start upgrading Konungard to a level 2 fort. So that I can have as powerful a fallback point. Oh, they're not attacking Chernobyl. They go for Konungard, and I am in trouble. Toasty! 23 prowess. Welcome to the team. Yeah, they're going for the capital. 8 months. It is a level 3, so it's going to hold more than 8 months. I shall have escaped. Oh, they're not going for the capital. Okay, now things are serious. Wait, Poland has joined? Fuck! I just need to win this siege. That's all I need to do. These armies can climb around wherever they like as long as I win this siege before they win one of theirs. I really wish that it showed prowess. It's not a bad idea. Recruit from their ranks for prowess, like this guy. Bullseer the Brave. Yaroslav? You won't accept. Oh, you won't accept a conversion. You will accept a conversion. Oh, they recruit though. Lane hand! My chronicler Toasty is barged bodily out of the way as a strange figure lurches towards me in the street. My guards step in and level weapons, but it's clear this poor soul is not here to hurt me. Please! I'm very sick. It is all I could do to get here when I saw you passing by, my lord. I've heard tell of the miracles you can perform. Let's see if this works. Healed! Haha! Also lost me some stress. That's right. Start putting the armor on. You're going to need it. Because you lot have spent so long just wandering around, and are continuing to just wander around, I should finish this siege. It's just a question of whether they form up and actually attack me. I think they're going to try to siege Konungard. I'm okay with that. I'm glad I'm not normally at war with Poland. Are there any Joms Vikings available? Let's check. I don't have the money for him. And no, because I'm not also true, I'm also true. Flipping hell, Poland has a lot of troops. 3 more months. 18 months to siege that. Sudislav. Alright, I have Knights again. Six months. Less than a month. These guys may try to attack me in the last couple of days, but I don't think they'd make it even if they tried. We did it. Boom! Chieftain Mordred of Konungard, your great appetite to renown to the world. You're a much greater foe than I'd imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. I gain legitimacy. I have become renowned. I've gained fame. And I have seized all territory within Kindire's realm that's part of the High Chieftaindom of Kiev. And he had to pay a bunch of money in mercenary work too. I didn't. There we go. Konungard has grown. The last part is owned by Poland. So that's going to be fun in the future. And my own territory has now grown to the 5 holdings that I can legally hold. Although succession is going to be problematic. Oh no, my health is poor. It's spreading! It's spread to 37 baronies now. Alright, disband the army. We need to reinforce them. We have now got 2,000 men that we can hold. Yes. We have 2 captains. Astrid needs a guardian. I'll do it. Meanwhile, council. Let's start converting. Ah! I should probably go raiding. Need to remember how this works. Point. And then what's going to be worth raiding? It's been so long since I've done this. There is a way of seeing how much gold places have. It's showing that all of that's been recently raided, unsurprisingly. I mean, being where I am, I should probably be raiding down here. Someone's trying to kill Recol. I'd buy that last territory from you. It is a big Poland. Ooh, Byzantium's just gone into a civil war. Well, isn't that a shame? Just as a group of lovely raiders are on their way. So we need to be exerting more control, which is a new problem. There's the loot. Player, another child. How much can I carry? 223. Pick another name. Right, I should also be looting these. Yes. I remember how this works now. It's coming back to me. Raiding is like riding a bicycle. You never forget. Right, and I can now also station these units. So Corson should probably be one. I can't station you while they're readiest. Finding out a lot about. You're finding out a lot of different plots, but not much about them individually. Oh, losing weight increases stress. I see. We're about to hit another lifestyle, though. Sheikh Nizam has conquered territory. Where's the faction screen? Titles lost in succession, yeah. I'll lose a whole bunch of them, unfortunately. New Marshal Park. Living off the land. Raid speed increased. Sounds like it's a useful one to me. We have 58 ducats. I can actually upgrade the legend. No, I can't. It still needs to spread further. But now that it is actually spreading, it's a wonderful feeling. Let's go take this town. Another place to take gold is Santiago and Galicia. Yeah, I know. Spain is my usual raiding ground. But seeing as we're based in Kiev, going here is just closer. This is me. We started here. We did a bunch of adventuring down here. A little bit over here. A little bit over here. And then basically went, let's go there. Was Kiev one of the places I did the pilgrimage to? I have a feeling it was. So we saw it in a pilgrimage, we're like, you know what, this is a lovely place to live. Let's take it! Get to 100. I'll just sell you off. Faction. What screen is this? Because you can actually rise up in 3 months, so I probably should go home. $80 ducats. Not bad. Not bad at all. Portable icon. Cool. Oh yes, the other thing I should do is make sure that my sword remains in decent nick. I'll pay 50 to repair it. We were running a bit low on supplies anyway, so good time to go back. Are you raiding me? Oi! How do I see how far through they are? There. You got it. Just as we arrive. Raid loot delivered. And go and get it back. Fine. That is not looking as good as I would like. Oh, because I've disembarked. Yeah, I'll go away soon. They have men at arms. Light footmen. Oh, which I counter. Don't attack yet. Now attack. Probably win. I want to hear probably. Still a -1. How? They have a really good commander. 35. Damn. That's the victory from that. Well, having seen how good a fighter you are, Grigori, how would you like to join me instead? Okay, I think we've raised control again. Or did you stop? I think you stopped. Growth is happening. We will very soon convert this place. And in the meantime, I think that you lot want to go back into raiding stance. And basically head out again. Because this is actually one way of paying off everything. So we can, in fact, keep the legend going because raiding is a very good way of making money. We're in 43 baronies. It'd be nice if there was a map of the barony so I could see exactly where it's spreading, because I'm curious about that. I have a bunch of other legends I could do. Ooh, a legitimizing legend. When you die, the legend will end. As in, completed or end? Like, is there a reason to complete it early? Or just let it go? Wales. They arrived yet. Ah, you've converted new territory. Let's make sure you continue converting. Thankfully, the conversion seemed to be relatively quick. Probably because it's a reformed faith. People have already raided over here. What legitimacy am I at now? I'm at level 3 already. Oh wow. Short range duration minus 50, popular opinion plus 10, slightly increased allegiance, marriage, reduced CB cost, reduced claimant factions, cost for swinging scales of power, cost of de jure counties for creating a title. I already stole the title, so it's created. That's good. Reformed faith equals more palatable, if I remember right. Yeah, basically it just means you can convert stuff more quickly. Iron Blood. The settlement of Kutaisi is an important stronghold in Greater Odishi and has fallen to my raiders. We have run the vast tracts of lands and many of the quivering subjects and shining treasures of Strategos Nikatos to choose from. The troops stand ready, awaiting the command to give them direction. Development in Konungard will go up by 40. I kind of like the sound of that. Get me more free development, please. Development level 4 at the moment. It's currently at 82 of 100. So yeah, if we get another one or two of those, then the development of Konungard should grow pretty rapidly. Ooh, that's a big disease. Sarasvatan boils. Well, I guess all it boils down to is a bad plan. Someone's trying to kill Haste. Stop that! Stop that right now. A lonely doll, flame and scream surround me in Vatskike as my army plunders for valuable goods and prisoners. The acrid stench of burning flesh fills the air, and I feel a beautiful cocktail of blood and dirt drying on my face. But then I see among the wreckage a small doll cast aside in the dirt. I feel compelled to look at it. Its small button eyes and hand-stitched smile remind me of innocence waiting for me back home. Even caked in mud, its soft hair feels so delicate in my hand. I can't help but think what this would make a perfect gift for one of the children in court. Striker. We've looted that. Let's go for this one. Oh, that's going to take damage. Let's go this way then. None of you are worth any money. None of you are particularly good fighters. I'll just release you in exchange for conversions. There's a lot of money back here. I suffer damage moving there, because it's too far away from the coast. Yaroslav is planning to kill Haston. Throw him in jail then. And burn him. Loses me 32 stress for burning him. Lovely. But hey, I'm no longer over the threshold anymore, so that's good. Raid or trade? Weren't you going to do some stress relief after the war? I am! Raiding! As my troops and I prepare the sack of Ancumpes, our first scouts come back. It seems the local towns are rich, but heavily fortified. We could well be caught out by vengeful armies before we can break into the juiciest targets. Not all is lost. The art of raiding is all about exploiting opportunity. We could perhaps arrange a trade and tribute in exchange for staying of our blades. Could make more money by trading, but raid it anyway. In fact, we only get 3 more ducats by doing this. They are level 6 forts, so yeah, I can see why this is considered to take a while. This Baron is barely worth the time. Doesn't mean I'm not going to. How's the conversions and everything going? They're going. In fact, the culture conversion is very nearly finished. Then we have our first Norse province. We have died. Chieftain Mordred of Conungard has given up the ghost at 67 years of age. He died of old age. Known to be a respected scholar, he spent most of his days studying in the library, rarely leading... No, he didn't. He was an adventurer for 3/4 of his life. It's only in like the last 5 years he settled down. Ricolfer ascends to the throne, a formidable duelist. Many expect him to excel in tournaments and personal combat alike. I can continue the legend, so it doesn't just end. Oh, Court Chronicler. Bit of a hidden spot. Oh man, these people hate me. Oh, bloody hell, dude! Wait, we're an adventurer again. No. So why do I have these? Also, this is a lot more slots than I had previously. Yeah, but these are bodyguards, caravan masters. These are all adventurer roles. Well, the first thing I should probably do is come back with a bunch of this money. Or we'll just stay out raiding. Oh, courtiers is different. I just never looked at these. I didn't even realise it was different from council. Let's see. I would definitely have filled some of those slots had I realised. We need a new steward. Marguerite will do. And once we've paid off these debts, we should be in a better position. Shadow of Faith, Twilight. What joy it is to be the son of exemplary servant of Odin. The ardour I feel in my heart when I hear everyone refer to him as the religious icon chieftain Mordred. His virtue is revered by Agoda and Pius and Morascani alike. I wonder, will I humbly stay my father's shadow, or will I achieve and surpass such piety in my own life? Will the good grace of Odin be as visible in me as it was in him? In piety gains stress. Yeah, nothing like a bit of pressure. Also, you're already stressed out. We do need a lifestyle. You are best at diplomacy, and right now, making friends with my people is probably the right decision. Currently have 8 champions. I mean, they are very good. Also wondering about getting Gallant. But no, I think we'll probably stick with what we're good at, which is going to be diplomacy. Gaining extra prestige could be a good move. Became an adventurer who would inherit. New local ruler. How loyal are you? Not fair. Use the power of diplomacy to sway you to my side. Even the wife hates us. Oh no, I should have politely declined to get rid of the stress. That was probably a mistake. Never mind. Click on the bell items. Landed on top of me, don't lose. I need this money! Greetings, Chieftain Ricolfa. Thank you for the response. And a point of etiquette, we are going to lose. God damn it. This guy's useless! Lost all the loot. Son of a bitch. What did their army comprise of, just out of interest? Mostly levies. Well, they did have... Click over that. What was probably cataphracts, in fact, I'll say here. Light horsemen. No, they were just light horsemen. No, cataphractoi. It was cataphracts. Which are actually counted, but they have an attack strength of 126, so... eh. My bodyguard is trying to kill me, and now I don't have that 100 gold to return home with. I don't think this character's going to live for very long. How he got so horrifically in debt, I don't know. Chancellor died. Let's bring in Grigory. Let's go with someone who likes us a bit more. Oh, because he's already a different position. Taking attrition just from moving. Massive portion of our army, and we're not going to be replenishing because we have no prestige, and we're not going to be able to replenish because I've not got any of the money to come home with. We are still in raiding stance, so we should continue trying to do that. We just can't do it against the Byzantines anymore because we have a truce. Where did his money go? I have no idea. And the scary thing is, Mordred had like 100 ducats in the bank. So he was actually more than 300 in the red. He hasn't really earned the name Mordred, but we're going to call him Mordred. There's just so little money there. Constantinople has been looted. Somebody is having fun. Ethelbert died, which is adding even more stress. This character really is not going to last for very long. I can see this already. This is going to be disastrous. Can't go off to Byzantium. So I guess we go to Italy then. Sparklingly clean. The Norse people are famously fastidiously clean. One of life's greatest delights is hearing even our harshest foes bitterly admit that no man's beard is better combed, no man's hair more regularly soaped, no man's face scrubbed quite so clear as blemishes as that of the good Norseman. Today is bath day, and I feel as though a change of routine might do me good. After all, if the Norse are well groomed, does it not behoove a chieftain to be the best groomed? You really need to lose stress, buddy. So just don't stress it, just go for the normal. Whatever normal is. The disembarkment. No. No, I can't. "25 years in debt." It's a minus 50 combat. This is why my army sucks so much. Stack white. Son of a bitch. I'm only going to get levies because I don't have the prestige to actually get any of them. Unless this goes in the negative, which actually looks like it is. Yeah, this guy does not deserve to inherit the legend. Do I have people I can ransom? I can never remember what prisoners are. Well, not having the troops raised does mean that I'm gaining money again. So when I raise an army, it should basically be a non-levy army. Hey, we got public works. Nice. Can we please get onagers? Please! Non-levy just means retinue, yes. So what is my maximum levy? 300. Gone are the days when we had, like, 2,000 men. It does look like we are still getting our retinues back, though, even though we have 0 prestige to actually pay for this. I wonder if all the money went to Haste. No, because I'm... This is the determined heir. Do we have a child, by the way? Astrid. Who's teaching Astrid? Oh, she's intelligent. That's good. Maybe stewardship? Marguerite would actually be a very good teacher. Even though she freaking hates us, so she might die. But hey, the wife is pregnant, so we'll have a spare, probably. Soon we'll be ready to start raiding again. There we are. So what I want to do Here's Rays. Men at Arms. Turn them into Raiders. We're just passing through because we've already been raided. I guess. Those do not seem to be properly aligned. It's interesting. Northern France is looking pretty raidable. Frisia does not have a lot of troops. The towns and things around here aren't except I have the -50 combat, so I literally cannot fight anything. How about going down the river and raiding the Romans? We just did. They kicked our ass. That was kind of the beginning of our problems, because we had over 100 gold on the ships, which would have been really helpful right about now. Don't want to raid my neighbours because that will just piss them off more than they already are. Bulgaria's already been raided. Could go down the Danube. I don't think I've ever done a Danube raid before. This would be something new. Fun! I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get to 100 gold, and then we'll drop that off. I don't want to carry more than this. How much can I actually carry? Oh, 90. I'll get to a 90 then. An alliance with Striker. I will take those territories back once my economy is under control. Fire and Blood. Send the slaves to Conguard. Diplomacy Park. Try to get down to August. Get the bonuses to Prestige. So that we can do loads and loads of upgrades and stuff. This is also independent. Can't seem to loot. Yes, I can. You've already been looted, but you do have 13 ducats, so we could go for the town there. Elfrida, we have another daughter. Oops, that's been looted. Let's head up here, loot that, and then we'll head down here, loot that. And then go up the Danube, hit some of these. Is this Poland? That is Poland. Going for Poland is probably kind of dangerous too. I think what I'll do is we'll loot this, load it on the ships, send it home, and then come out again. Astrid has learned Magyar. Interesting. Oh, this is Bulgaria. Away! No, we beat them. But this is definitely a sign to run away. How long do you take to get in ships? 2 months. Wow, you guys are slow. I hadn't actually realised that this was Bulgaria. Oh, because you had to finish the raid, then you could get onto the ships. Okay, I understand. Alright, let's go bank what we've got. This will help pay off some of the debt anyway. What about Italy? It's pretty divided. We also just got our ass handed over to us over there. That is in fact where we got stack wiped. Raid loot delivered. Actually, let's rebuild our forces. We have positive prestige. And are now 10 years in debt rather than 25. I could have sworn it was shown somewhere how fast you were reinforced. But if it is, I'm not seeing it now. Oh, Chernobyl's been... Oh no, they're still independent. Military strength 3. Don't seem to be reinforcing. Maybe because we're in raiding stars. Probably because we're in raiding stars. Could go and raid Turov. No, I like the idea of going down the Danube, although that's not going to give me any targets. It's all Galicia or Poland. So no, that's a terrible idea. We could, however, go down this way. You have 2,000, you have 1,200. Both of those armies we would just straight up lose to. Obviously Hungary. Actually, Hungary is kind of small. Let's see what we can do about the Hungarians. Fortified tribal hold built. Good. That's also going to increase the amount of money we're making and also increase our fort defense to level 4. And also increase the garrison to, wow, 900. That's a huge garrison. Bulgaria is nothing. Let's go raid Bulgaria. Three months. That is in fact Bulgarian army right there. They're at war with the Byzantines. Nerd Rage! Hello! You're catching us during the most ridiculously bad character I think I've played as in Crusader Kings. We started in debt, like 270 ducats. Thankfully we're raiders, we can make it back relatively simply. And we're a beast, just like our father was. Fantastic. Yeah, we're also glutton. An ambitious glutton. This character is terrible. The Varangian Guard, by the time my champion Toasty comes to me with his plan, he seems to have already made up his mind. Yeah, sure, go for it. Well, one of my councillors, so that's fine. Your army is predominantly levies. Need to raid and run for Sunday activities. Hope the kingdom is coming along nicely. Not really, but thanks. Enjoy your raiding and running. So we get 25. Will actually be filled with doing all these. If he doesn't attack me first, which he might if we stay next door to him. Yeah, we want to go. You know what? Let's go and bank what we have. I'm being really paranoid about this now. But Bulgaria still hasn't beaten me, so we can come back and raid Bulgaria some more, come down the river over here. And we got to sea alright. We'll go down to 150 negative. We're now making 1.4 positive. Why? I guess because my domain is more stable? Oh no, because we hit level 5 development. That's why. Raid loot delivered. Excellent. And with that, I'm going to disband the army. I'm going to let them rebuild some of their troops. Rebuild. I mean, recruit those that have been lost. We're now 5 years in debt only. Also, we have a prisoner. A mayor. Worth 30 ducats. Sold. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my wife, Chiefess MS, has grown bolder. Her challenges no longer pass unnoticed at the council table. She is testing my limits, and the others are sure to follow, unless I give her a taste of her own medicine. This isn't telling me my chances. She has a diplomacy of 5. I have a diplomacy of 16. Unassertive, lethargic, or unambitious. She is vengeful, stubborn, wrathful. She is stubborn, so she'll definitely do that one. She's also vengeful, which usually is a long memory. Let's go with that one. Did my levies recruit back to strength? Hence the massive cost. Now they've recruited back to strength. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and raise my levies. Those. And then we are going to sail to Bulgaria. Oops, of course, Raiders. That scared me. Changing suddenly to purple, I was like, wait, Byzantium just took all of this? No, I pressed the wrong hotkey. 44 ducats in Nicopolis. We're going there. Crusader has secrets. Practices old, also true. Don't care. As long as publicly you do more so true, I don't think there's much I can do about it. Raid or trade? This place, definitely raid. particularly if they're still involved in it. That is mostly men-at-arms. Pikemen and light footmen, both of which I counter. And this is plains, where I excel. Depending... Who's in charge? Let's put you in charge. They're 5 years in debt. So I should win this one, theoretically. Stolen artifact. Today I took a fancy my terrifying lynx hide, but to my horror I found it was gone! After some furtherish investigation, someone comes forward saying that Constancia of the Sapolia bearers orchestrated the brazen theft. Viking sword, I have a Viking sword. That's what I really care about. Oh, actually, the Texas song I should probably equip. Meanwhile, the battle rages. And yeah, as predicted, we thrashed him. Get back to looting then. Lovely, half full already. That's the Bulgarian main army. So who exactly are you? Zapolia, you're a genius. Yeah, you are. Oh no, Poland has expanded. They took out one of my people. So have they. We have such a tenuous hold in this area, it's ridiculous. But if I get this shipment of raid materials back, it's going to help get out of the debt problems. Okay, do I have more prisoners I have to do something? Nope. No, I don't. Mental break. I lose 75 ducats. I become a drunkard. Yep, definitely want to just, you know, keep on spending that money. Spend, 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 spend. Potentia has lots of troops, so I probably don't want to get on the wrong side of them. This is Hungarian, but it's a long way away from the main Hungarian area. You know what? Let's drop this money off. Another diplomacy perk. Writing history. Write will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. It's our house motto. Can I go back to being an unlanded noble in the worst case scenario? Yes, I can. This looks good. Yes, that also. My chosen purchases made, I toss the fine wares to my servants. Looking around, I behold a full mound of frivolities I've amassed. It's getting rather extensive, and my purse has become quite empty. Not my finest hour. For the third time in as many weeks, Astradir has pleaded for some expensive new toy. Peddlers hound her every movement from the stronghold. This makes me slightly concerned. After all, what if she were to have her own treasury someday? Such spending. What's this? She's bought the very same cap I once purchased. I stagger away from the sight. Is this how I act? So I could just straight up stress out again. You know what? I'm going to. Let's get rid of Propagate. I can regain it. Let's do Contrite. Back down to 1. Shadow of Faith, Dawn. Years have passed since my great father Mordred died of old age. I hope he is serving Odin in Valhalla now. Yet, the spirit of his faith is still present amongst the living, both as an inspiration and a challenge. I'm still regarded as his son by the pious Moroskani. Just yesterday, the old Godi was praising him as the current ruler. I wonder if Odin feels the same about me. I feel the burning need to show myself as a man of faith, to step out from my father's shadow. Get even more stress. Ah, this guy is terrible! Except that her heir is a 13-year-old. At least she's not in debt. She is smart. Except she would inherit my debt, so yes, she would be in debt. Raid loot delivered. We're back down to 119 short. Meanwhile, this area has recovered. We had some pretty good luck over here. So let's go and raid Byzantium again. Hopefully the truce with them has ended. Yeah, looks like it. It's not that this guy is not a good character, he's not terrible. It's the problem that we started with 270 in debt, which is giving us an automatic minus 50 in all battles. Thankfully we are Norse, so we can raid, so we're able to overcome this relatively quickly. But the other problem is we're also stressed, and have been since the game started. Okay, here we go. Raiding the Byzantines again. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, they're still having a civil war. So hopefully I can jump in, steal some money and jump out again. What happened to our kingdom? It fragmented as part of the succession. We're being raided again. Not much I can do about it. It's only 11 loot here. It's not exactly a rich place. It's heavily fortified and not rich. You're raiding this place. Why? We take this, then we leave. And then we're almost out of debt. And then once we're out of debt, then I can start looking at courtiers. Because they generally want payment. Time for us to leave. And stash the cash. Pay off the creditors, get out of debt, do all of that good stuff. And we're back down to 0.1 income. Ah, the raids have been brutal. Let's try and upgrade the palisades. Of course, that just costs more money. Ah, longer pregnant. Stillborn. Powerful Bear of Conungarda. My wife, MS, is known for her interest in venery. Brings rumour of beasts spotted in the realm. I'm hearing talk from Conungarda said a foul bear has been terrorising the local villages, snatching livestock before disappearing into the plains. Interesting. Stop being a raiding army. Reinforce yourselves back to strength. And yes, one more loot journey and we should be out of debt. Let's go back to the area we know best. It's kind of interesting being based in Conungard. I have played games here before, but usually as a far more established realm. And yeah, all of my neighbours have now been swallowed up. I mean, the Turov one we can probably get back. Korsun we can definitely get back. I need to fight Pinsk. Pinsk we can get back. And we are still the Duke of Kiev. We just need to rebuild our armies. Like, thankfully, from our mercenary days, we do still have really powerful Moskal units and Varangian units. It's a peasant prison. You're the Lord of Abkhazia. 700 men, I would probably beat that, especially as you've just disembarked. And you're currently fighting the peasants, and may even lose against that. Not quite. What I think I'm going to do is move here and kill them right after. They've just disembarked, though. What? Why am I getting them? Oh, why am I getting the minus 30? I haven't recently disembarked. I've looted all of this. Getting the disembark penalty there, it doesn't make much sense to me. Still trashing them. The damage is increased by 500%. Yeah, I'm now 10 years in debt again because my income's gone down so much. Well, we still stack wiped them. Didn't even do that well. This was entirely done by the Varangians. We're fighting in the forest where they don't like fighting. Thankfully our leader is a Reaver, so we do raid stuff pretty quickly. This will get me 273. Perfect. And we head home. We've raised 500 men. I'm going to assume that most of those... Oh no, you do actually have a whole bunch of skirmishers. We are good against skirmishers, though. Okay, so we swayed Yorelma in as much as we can. Now it's just our wife who hates us. She's Ella. Ski mod's difficult. Let's see if we can just improve relations first of all. Ski mod's X. You are reinforcing pretty quickly, so we definitely need to try to get out of here. I think we'll be able to. And we have almost full stacks of cash as well. And this was going to get us out of debt. Both prestige and financial. Meanwhile, Corson is being attacked by somebody. Which is a little annoying, because that would have been the easy one for us to conquer. Waning of the old ways. With the fall of the last fortress, the Yom's Vikings have been utterly extinguished. Despite the best efforts holding back the tide of change, the schism came to their faith as it did to Christianity and Islam before it. Whether the reformists win out or the faithful fall foreign beliefs, it now seems inevitable that what also true is doomed to the waste heap of history. The Yoms who? Fighting against them. That is a Galician territory. I could probably intervene and help you here. Especially now that I'm out of debt. Woohoo! So I can't. I could try to make a last-minute alliance. And then building this is a prestige and money. Already a level 2 tribal hold. So how do I become non-tribal? I know there is a way of doing it, I just don't remember how. Oof, it's expensive for you. Do it. I need the troops. I could go for Chernobyl, and I think that's probably a good idea. Let's start rebuilding our armies in this region. So, I'm out of prestige again. To embrace feudalism, you need to be part of an organised religion. I am. We are the heresy of Mordred, which is an organised North faith. Organised Norse faith. And yeah, I know the bodyguard went vacant. Oh, Bears Terrorizing Conan Guard is a hunting thing. Oh. So you're going to be part of Galicia again, which is irritating. You're part of Pereslavl, which is irritating, and you, worst of all, are a part of Poland. Ugh! Fighting against all of this is not going to be easy. Poland, however, is still Slovianskan. And my council should now be somewhat happy with me. In fact, Yemeran loves me. It's because I swayed him 5 times. Oh, that's what that means. Terrified due to my dreadful reputation. Will never oppose you directly. What dread do I have? It's only 15. Oh, I'm a berserker. Oh, I see. A life of glory, level of fame impact, or diplomacy per level of fame, legitimacy lost. Astridir comes of age. Cool. So we should try to get you married. Huzzah! People under the age of 25, that's fine. You were a flamboyant trickster, so you're going to be an intrigue character. So probably either a diplomat or a military guy. Or both. I'll say military probably top. Gormir's not bad. Terrible learning, but that's not what I need you for. The council is far better than mine. Was almost at 10 development in my capital trying to boost feudalism, but a plague just ran through and reduced it back to 2. Oof. I mean, the council is still kind of the holdovers from when I was an adventuring company. The quality is definitely going to go down. Getting good courtiers as an adventurer is pretty easy. Like, it did take basically a whole generation, but it's doable. A little surprised, I still haven't seen your army. I have to go all the way up there to siege that deployment. Apollonia. I could politely decline and lose stress, and I think I'm going to do that because bloody hell I'm stressed out. Let's raise an army. Oh, I see, you're currently fighting against them. You have 2,000. Shadow of Faith, Daylight. The light of Odin guides me in my holy quest as it once guided my father, the great chieftain Mordred. The life of Odin's pious servant is not an easy one, yet I feel compelled to become even greater than my father. Should a good Morskan always relentlessly pursue the recognition of both his peers and Odin, is a father's example a beacon to follow or a goal to achieve? For God's sake. Stop stressing me out! Ah! And of course, even more stress gain. Let's go hunting. Nope, that's going to use up literally the last of my money. Let's not go hunting. Hunting is expensive, yo. At least all of these forts, well, except for that one, are low level. I would love to be able to repair that. Need to do that before the 12 years is up, so repair artifact. Oh, I definitely need to diverge culture, yes. Couldn't I do that before? There was a reason. Oh, I can do it now. cost prestige, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Prestige I can get relatively easy. Would have been easier to do it with Mordred II rather than Mordred III. He had oodles. Well, actually, no, he didn't have that much prestige, thinking about it. Just that this guy is even less. Well, at least our heir is now of age. And she would be a much better character. I am now surrounded by much, much bigger nations. I could have... Yeah, no. I was like, I could attend a tournament. Costs 300. No, never mind. What's this? A Dynasty Legacy. Oh, it's my first one. Heroic Bloodline. I mean, we kind of are. Except Legends are way too expensive. Wow, there's... Bloody hell, there's a lot of these now. They've really added more. As the saying goes, the Viking family go the spoils. Viking Dynasty Legacies. Right. We are the Viking dynasty. I was like, hang on, there's a special one for being Vikings? No. I mean, we use warriors a lot. Prowess and knights sounds really useful. Can recruit House Guard as men-at-arms. Cool. Oh, I just realized I don't have my notifications up. I am sorry about that. Davidius coming in with a 32-month resub. Thank you very much for that, Davidius. Much appreciated. Causing war and strife is just good business. Yes, it is. And that's got the Innkeeper coming in with an 80-month resubscription. Huzzah! Afternoon all. Thank you also, Innkeeper. Never got the game when it came out, but I'm increasingly tempted. I gotta say, I haven't played CK3 in like 3 years. Like literally it was 2022 the last time I played it. This game has come a long way since then. There is a lot of stuff to do. I was really enjoying the adventurer path. I'm actually highly tempted to just be like, yeah, this is going to be a really difficult place to lock down. So maybe I should just become an adventurer again and just try to grow in power. How old are we? We're already 37. We need someone young. Maybe we make Astrid into an adventurer. Do that? And we just leave Mordred the Third here. Also, why are you considered Mordred II? Because you're the Mordred II of Conan Guard. Even though technically you're Mordred III. Is there a way of editing that? Probably not. Anyway, Legacy. Yes. So, Heroic Bloodline. I don't think that that's something that we want right now. Legitimacy. Gain more control, gain more political power. We are not legitimate in the least. Adventure. This one possibly. Receive bonus troops above the cap when adventuring. Dynasty head interaction. We can send people to the Varangian Guard. More likely to get trade events when raiding. Send gift cost reduced. Seduce success chance increased. And prestige gain for successful seductions. Strange gods, different faith opinion, popular opinion, faith conversion cost down, although we've already converted. Initial enemy hostile scheme success minus 15%. Army movement plus 10, that's huge. Supply duration. Can befriend vassals, that's nice too. Pillage, sea wolves, gain +1 prowess, gain more naval speed. Prestige and fame from battles goes up, that's nice. Although falls off hard once we become feudal, because at that point prestige matters a lot less. Army loot capacity 50% higher, defender advantage, that's good. Max size of heavy infantry regiments, that's massive for us. Because our Varangians and Huskarls are excellent. More gold from ransoms, although that also means that the other person has to be able to afford them. More likely to imprison characters, that's pretty good. Enemy fatal casualties good. Gain gold from battles. 5 gold per 100 casualties. Fatal casualties. No quarter. Daily siege progress 25% increase. That's also really nice. Enemy counties lose substantial extra control when occupied. Interesting. Language scholar. I mean, we were pretty scholarly with our Mordred II. Haven't played almost 3 years myself. Been spending the last couple of days copying DNA strings so I can add to a new game when I get the other DLCs later in the week. Nice. Hey, Kool-Aid. Vikings OP. A little bit. Although, where we are right now, definitely not. Language scholars. Minority vassal opinion. Learn language phase strength. Phase length is lower and we can learn additional. Learn even more. Cultural fascination progress. That's technology, isn't it? Acceptance gain. Weddings. We are not playing the wedding path. Although, actually, pilgrim trait experience and traveller trait experience. These are activities, not weddings. Gain +2 learning per unique holy site your faith visited. Pilgrimages are 50% cheaper. Majesty tour, intimidation tour, taxation tour. Right, because you can do tours as well, which is where the mechanic first came from, tours and tournaments. Family recipes, eager reveller and hunter experience gain. More likely to generate legendary animal sightings. We still need to hunt that bear. Field of the Cloth of Gold has to loot a trait experience gain. 50% increased, wow. Invite champion decision is free during tournaments. That one's tempting. House of Warriors we know is great. General Belligerence is great. Squire Traditions. Dynasty members are less likely to die or be wounded in battle and have a high chance of gaining prowess serving as knights. Men-at-Arms counter efficiency. More advantage. More regiments, and we also get the House Guard. Mostly fair laws. Hunt and feast cost goes down. We are... We have the feast bonus for the faith, so that could be quite good. Title creation cost hasn't been a thing. Yeah, this is all developing holdings, which we haven't done. Guile, that's all scheming, which we haven't done. Blood, this is trying to get certain traits through interbreeding, which we haven't done. Erudition. Vibrant Court. Court and Guest Opinion. Court Grandeur bonus. We don't have a court. Glory Hound. Vassal Opinion goes up. Marriage Acceptance goes up. Prestige goes up. Number of points goes up. Mercenaries costs goes down. So Glory could be a good one for us. Ooh, we could have two sway schemes going on at once. And then Kin. Yeah, we haven't been trying to build a big dynasty. So I think right now the options are Heroic Bloodline, Adventure, Pillage, Activities, Warfare. What's the wrong goal? I generally don't play CK with goals. Half the fun is just finding out what the hell happens in the moment. New poll. So, which dynasty thing should we do? Should we go for a row bloodline? Which is very expensive, but if we go back to being an adventurer, we can probably afford to do that. Adventure. So one. And this will probably have us become an adventurer again, although it's not necessary. Pillage. Because of the heavy infantry bonuses, which are huge. We haven't really done many activities except for the pilgrim stuff. Warfare. It's our bread and butter. Maybe Glory, so we haven't done very much. Well, our predecessor kind of did. No, I think Activities probably is the next one, because they're actually kind of fun. So let's say... So these are the 5 options. Heroic Bloodline, Adventure, Pillage, Warfare and Activities. What do you think our dynasty is most well known for? Not saying which is the most powerful, just which our dynasty should be most well known for. Considering what Mordred I, who died from the berries, Mordred II, who reformed the faith, created Morsa, settled in Conangard, and was generally an all-round legend, achieved. And then Mordred II, third, the financially questionable Mordred. Yes, I've dual streamed on YouTube for a while. A couple of months now. I think it's a good idea. I agree. So get your votes in. If you're on YouTube, you will need to head over to Twitch, which is twitch.tv/MordredViking, which is where the poll is right now. Heroic Bloodline, Adventure, Pillage, Warfare, Activities. Kidnap the Pope. Catholicism's not looking very strong at the moment. I mean, we're still very early in the game, which is where the pagan faiths are still quite strong. Interesting, okay. So, activities, nul point. Warfare got 13%, Adventure got 13%, Pillage got 25%. Which ultimately means that coming out way ahead of everybody else with 50% of the vote is Heroic Bloodline. Okay. It was also the legitimate winner. Heroic Bloodline it is, Heroes of Old. Gains a mighty endeavour for the Viking Legend Seed. Legend Seed's usable only once per dynasty and will be used by any member. There it is. Oh, this gives extra renown. Okay, that's pretty nice. And development growth. Unfortunately, it still costs the 4 gold a month, which is not easy. I do want to call Chronicler. Let's change your job. No, because I think this still counts as a... Yeah, it's a salaried position, though. I don't really want to pay a salary for that. Pass. Let's see if we can just win this war. And I think you're probably going for my capital, but at this point my capital is really heavily fortified, so good luck. Although fighting a battle against you and thrashing you would be kind of in my favour. Ooh, you're splitting up. Seems like a mistake. Unfortunately, I don't want to leave this siege, so I'm not going to do anything about it just now. You might also be trying to get Chernobyl. Except you would have crossed here if that were the case. Okay, let's go lift this siege and also earn ourselves some war score in the meantime. We have a pretty potent military, still. And this counts as a defensive battle. We should be able to massacre them. Gained a level of devotion. Yeah, now faithful. And there's the 100%, so we're going to go ahead and enforce these demands. Legitimacy has gone up. We gain the Chieftain of Chernobyl. And good. If I disband here, do I lose? Oops. Excellent. And with that, our monthly income has gone up. We could also boost the strength of this place. No, we can't. That is very expensive. It's a good thing our father did that for Commonwealth. Because that is an expensive upgrade. However, what we can do is we can station some of the troops in Chernobyl. So I think what I'll do is I'll get the other Varangians stationed here, which will also increase their combat strength. It's not as high as theirs, but it's not bad. I can raise a runestone. I think I will, because this is probably to my father. No. You know what? Never mind. Activities. One thing we did want to do was go on the hunt. We need a master of the hunt. Let's get one of them. Which Arnold's going to be good at. Is the bear gone already? No, we're hunting. Higher peril, but also more prestige. Bear sighting, bear sighting, bear sighting. Let's go to Euro 11. Oh, this is a tour. I see. Well, it's not considered dangerous. Yeah, don't see any reason to do any of those. There's a bunch of people coming. And we can choose what we're doing this for. So recreation to get rid of stress. That does sound good. Slaying a beast. Murdering somebody. Seducing somebody or befriending somebody. I think the recreation is a good one here. We're going to keep this somewhat cheap. Begin the hunt. Unfortunately, this is where I am going to have to end the stream, however. I have some other things going on this evening that I need to go and get ready for. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this and you would like to support the channel, then please do consider subscribing. It helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. Or you can, of course, check out the Patreon at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube at youtube.com/MordredViking, and you can find all of those links in here. I do have a Discord, which is where the community hangs out. They're a cool bunch, and it's always a pleasure to see some new faces there. So come join us, say hello. You'll be more than welcome. All of that information for those of you on the UpTubs is in the description below. If you haven't already followed, consider following. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. If you're on YouTube, consider subscribing. Or if you really like the stuff here, consider becoming a channel member. But otherwise, that's it for me. I will be back again next weekend. I think. Let me double check that. Yes, next weekend I am here. The weekend after I'm not. So thanks everyone, and I'll see you then. Until then, bye bye.